recovery. I said, the Lord said, don't underestimate your recovery. And we are in a recovering all season. Say that with me. I'm in a recovering all season. Say, I'm in a recovering all season. Say, I'm in a recovering all season. Now put those hands together and bless the name of the Lord, because the word is about to come. Lifting those Bibles up, those phones, those tablets, those devices.
Thank you, Lord.
We thank God for all the respective pastors in their places.
Hallelujah.
There's a plethora of the fivefold ministry here in this room, and we honor the Lord for you.
Amen.
Shout this, we are people of faith.
We're people of faith.
Living by faith.
Living by faith.
And triumphant. On purpose.
On purpose.
Say it again, we are people of faith.
We are people of faith.
Living by faith.
Living by faith.
And we are triumphant. One more time, just for faith. We are people of faith.
We are people of faith.
Living by faith.
Living by faith.
And triumphant.
And triumphant.
On purpose.
On purpose.
Somebody shout hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
The Gospel of Mark. The Gospel of Mark. Elder Kanaja, I'm going to need you to get on this side so you can read, sir.
Hallelujah.
Because we're about to get off into this thing.
Hallelujah.
And we're about to hear a word from the Lord. Our series entitled, you can be seated temporarily. I'm going to teach this thing like I feel it.
Hallelujah.
Our series is titled, The Season to Recover All.
Amen.
Shout that back at me. The season to recover all. What the Lord is going to speak is first out of 1 Samuel, the 30th chapter. I'll read that, verse 8. But I want to, in turn, share a revelation. Because what the enemy has been doing is making believers feel like they're not in a recovery season.
My God.
On last Sunday, we had a strong move of God.
Amen.
And in the move of God, we saw all types of blessings. But you need to understand that anytime there's a move of God, there has to be some type of demonic manifestation.
My God, yes.
Oh, I feel like teaching this.
Yes, teach it, Apostle.
And that means that what happens is that an unclean spirit will manifest itself to make you believe you're not in your recovery season. So you began to think to yourself, why is it that I'm supposed to be recovering, but yet and still I feel like something in me is not right? Someone said, don't underestimate your recovery. Because it's the enemy that needs you to think that just because some things are not like you like them to be, you're not in your recovery season. Lord, I need something here. I need something here. So I'm going to read a story, amen, about David, amen, in Psalms, amen, 30 verse 8. And then I'm going to move, amen, over to Mark, the Gospel of St. Mark, the 5th chapter. And I'm going to show, amen, some things in Scripture, because anytime you're in a recovery season, the enemy needs you to question if you're in recovery. One person, two people. Because when God starts telling you, amen, the adversary in in 1 Samuel 30, we're going to in turn investigate, amen. This is what happened. David gets back with his mighty men of war, and when he gets back to the city, the village is burned with fire. The wives and the children are taken. And then in turn, when David began to ask God, Lord, what shall I do? God tells David, I need you to do three things. I need you to pursue, overtake, and without fail recover all. I wish I had one person that would get that revelation, because this is what happens when the enemy comes, like Ziklag. The enemy will come to test you to see if you're in recovery. Lord, I need somebody to help somebody here. Touch your neighbor and say, don't let the devil stop you from recovery.
Don't let the devil stop you.
Because what happens is this spirit of the Amalekite. He talked about Elkanah. But let me tell you about the spirit of the Amalekite. The Amalekite only shows up when it's time for you to harvest. Boy, I feel like preaching.
Hey, God.
What do you
Hey,
mean, man of
hey.
God? Right when it's time for your harvest, everything you've been waiting on God to do, right when it's that time to come up, amen, things are supposed to be good. The Amalekite will come and try to steal and take, amen, to make you feel like everything you've been doing has been in vain and nothing working right. And then see, so when you began to say it was the Amalekites trying to come and steal the worship, because you need to understand that right when the harvest comes, the enemy needs you to feel like, oh, I've been doing all this, waiting on my time, and my time done finally got here, and ain't nothing happening. So I'm in a recovery season.
Hallelujah. I'm in a recovery season.
Because when you're
Hallelujah, God.
in a recovery season, there's something you got to do. The Hebrew word for recover means to snatch back.
Amen.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes, God.
In the Hebrew, amen, the word for recovery means to snatch back. That means, amen, look at what happens in 1 Samuel 30 as I paint the picture. You come back from battle and you've won. And you get to your home called Ziklag. And when you get there, that place is fire-filled. And there is confusion and torment and chaos. And what God tells you in the middle of your chaos, take it back.
My God. Hey,
I feel like I'm
God.
going to help at least two people. I feel like I'm going to preach to at least two people. Because when God tells you to do something, He's not telling you to do something that you can see. He's telling you to do something that you can hear. And a lot of believers, what happens is they're in turn, before they can recover something back, they're trying to see if it's going to work out. And the best part about a recovery, you don't have to see it to get what God told you to go and get. Because the thing that God told you to go and get, He told you to snatch it back. I wish I had at least one person that would snatch back what God said.
Yeah. Hallelujah.
Turn it back to me, snatch it back.
Snatch it back.
Because when David comes, 1 Samuel 30, when David comes back to Ziklag, Ziklag is burned.
Mama,
The city is on fire.
my Lord.
The men of war are weeping.
Yes, Lord. Yes.
Families are gone.
My God.
And the Bible described that those that were with him were the ones that were fighting out there with him are now ready to turn on him. Someone say demonic activity. You need to understand that what we're looking at now, the Bible says in 2 Timothy, the 3rd chapter, the Bible says in verse 1, it says, in the last days perilous times shall come, and men shall be boastful, they shall be proud, they shall be blasphemers, they shall be disobedient, they shall be ungodly, they shall be unholy. You need to catch what I'm trying to say. In the Bible says they even have a form of godliness, but they deny the power thereof. And that means, amen, that anytime there's no power, there's demonic activity. On last week, amen, we were in service and there was a manifestation. And you know, I watched, amen, the service. I said, Lord, we were at the highest point. And it wasn't that the demon would show up, amen, because it's afraid of power. The demon only shows up when it's time to submit to God. I wish I had one person that's been going through some stuff and you don't know what it is, and the enemy trying to mock you and make you think you're operating in some unclean spirit. That thing is trying to keep you from submitting to God. It's trying to keep you from receiving the latter rain. It's trying to keep you from walking in your recovery. The enemy needs you to be overwhelmed in your mind to make you think that you're crazy. But I got good news for the devil, because what God told me to tell at least one person in here, you are in your recovering all season. Somebody shall recover all. So it says this in 1 Samuel 30, verse 8.
Yes, God.
My Lord.
And David inquired at the Lord, saying, shall I, someone shout this out, pursue.
Pursue.
Shall I pursue after this troop?
Pursue.
Shall I, someone say overtake.
Overtake.
Shall I overtake them?
Yeah.
And he answered, pursue.
Pursue.
For thou shalt, oh God have mercy.
My Lord.
For thou shalt surely overtake them.
Yes.
And here it is, without fail,
Recover all.
recover all. Touch a neighbor. Say, this is your prophetic blessing.
Hallelujah.
This is your prophetic blessing. Y'all not gonna... Because you need to understand that the reason you can't recover is because you haven't followed the instruction first to pursue. Let me give you this just for fun. When you pursue something out of the Hebrew, that means you run after it with hostility. And you need to understand that what David had to go after was not just a man, a wife, and some children. He had to go after his inheritance. He had to go after his future. And a lot of us are sitting here and we in turn are not ready to pursue what the enemy has taken, because realistically we're still overwhelmed with what happened in Ziklag. Two people, maybe I'm teaching over your head. I'm trying to bring it down for you. You need to understand that David in turn was a man of war, but he was also a prophet, a priest, and the king. And what God needs him to understand is that just because the devil done manifested, don't get out of your character. Just because the devil done showed up, don't forget who you are. Just because, amen, you're looking at some stuff that's messed up, don't forget that David, I said I will always be with you. Don't mess around and turn your heart back to a place where you can't hear from me, said God. God was saying, David, recover.
Jesus. My God. My God.
Are sitting in here mentally messed up. Because when it's time to recover all,
Thank you, Lord.
the enemy has convinced you you cannot pursue.
My God.
But God says, run it down with hostility
Jesus.
and take it back.
Yeah, God.
Two people heard me. Two people heard me. God said, run it down
And take it
with
back.
hostility
Hallelujah.
and take it back. So, the reason you can't get what God got for you is because you won't pick up your pace. You're still playing around like you got time. Oh, I might do it. But God told me to tell at least one person in here that if you're going to get what God told you, number one, you got to pursue it. That means that you got to run it down with hostility. That means you got to pick up your momentum and get what God got for you. I wish I had one person to say recovery. Because David said, God, what shall I do? And God said,
Pursue. Overtake.
stop right there, Selah.